What's up, everybody? No countdown. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to operate StreamYard like Justin does. What's going on, everyone? Nice to see you in here on a surprise Monday stream. This is going to be a nice little painting stream. I'm going to be painting the Bandai model kit of the Mandalorian today. So great to see everyone. I just want to say what's up to David Edge. We got Dawn in the chat here. Nice to see you. There's Justin. Rob, how's it going? Geek Strong, nice to see you. G-Force, how's it going? Thank you. I worked real hard on that thumbnail. How's everything look? How's everything sound? Justin's usually in control of the stream, so I'm a noob when it comes to this sort of thing. What's up, Ivan? Nice to see you. Crazy8360, how's it going? Norsky, what's up? Nice to see you. Sean, how you doing? Nice to see you as well. It's great to see everyone. So many members here in the chat as well. Nathan, how's it going? Hopefully everyone is having a nice Monday. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the holiday here, at least in the States. It is Labor Day, so I had the day off work, so I was able to do a little painting live stream. I thought that would be pretty fun. But what's up, Mr. Jetster? Ivan just got out of work. Nice, very nice. A little out of focus, but otherwise good. Yeah, my webcam's just not the best quality, so apologies. It's not going to look too fantastic here, but I'm glad everyone can hear me. So, yeah. Yeehaw, how's it going? Nice to see you on this Monday here. So hopefully everyone is aware I am going to be painting the Bandai model kit. I've got it all separated. I'm going to angle the camera downward so you'll be able to see when I'm painting, but I figured I'd start the stream out with my face and just being able to say what's up. And then I missed Tomb Toys. I saw you there. What's up, Tomb? Nice to see you. All right. So, yeah, we're going to be painting up a model kit. Just waiting for some more people to show up. Oof, oof. How's it going? Nice to see everyone here so far. Mando model kit painting. This is the first time I'm going to do anything like this. It's going to be an interesting experience, and I want to say that I'm in no way I'm very much a novice when it comes to painting, so I'm probably going to do things wrong, and I don't really have a lot of great advice because I'm still figuring out a lot of stuff on my own, but this is just kind of how I'm rolling with it. So if you notice novice mistakes throughout the stream, just keep in mind that I really don't have a clue as to what I'm doing. I just like to paint stuff. So Hybrid Toy Reviews, nice to see you there. Saw the kit at Target yesterday. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't already, I do have a review of the model kit on the channel, so you can see like what the articulation looks like and what it looks like built out of the package. But today it's going to be painting it up and making it look even better. Also, what's up, Todd? Nice to see you. Nice to see you tuning in today. We got Action Display in here. How's it going? How's it going? It's very nice to see you. And of course, we've got Bucky, who's sitting right over here in the chat as well, with the greatest profile picture of me with my shirt off. And there you go. There's the Arnold Palmer in the corner. Oof, every time I see you, the more and more you start to look like General Kenobi. I'll take that as a compliment. I like that. So, yeah. I couldn't, I mean, how else would I start out a painting live stream if not to Photoshop my face crudely onto a picture of Bob Ross? So it had to be done. And yeah, obviously I'm not dressed like Bob Ross. I don't have an afro. I don't think I have enough hair to really pull that off. So, but I am wearing my Marvel shirt. Always keep in mind when you are painting, wear some clothes you don't really care about because you might get some paint on them. So this is kind of like an old shirt I just have laying around. That's my first tip for you. Out of all the things I've learned so far with painting, it's wear clothes you don't care about because you will get paint on them. Oh, it's so nice to see everyone here. What's up, Skywalker Hendricks? Nice to see you. Hybrid, the Furnace Ghost is gone. However, my furnace is now not blowing out any cold air. So, of course, it had to happen on a holiday weekend as well. So the maintenance team is not in. So we've been just letting the fan run on the furnace, trying to just keep some air circulating in here. But it's getting hot. It is getting hot. So, yeah. Jason P., how's it going? Yeah, very true. Very true. You can always just repaint it. Commander Philbo, nice to see you. Awesome that you're building the kit as well. Awesome. Darth Educator, how's it going? Very nice to see you. Zavi16. Yep, it is Nate Ross. How's it going? How is it going? No, oof, I like Marvel. This is just an old t-shirt that I don't really particularly wear anymore. I don't like, it's also a white t-shirt on Labor Day. You know, that weird like saying you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day for some reason. So, but I don't really wear white t-shirts anyway. It's just not my thing. So I don't know. I like the shirt. I like that it's got, you know, yellow suit Wolverine and like the classic Marvel Comics logo, but I'm also fine if I get some paint on it, you know? So that's kind of why I'm wearing this particular shirt. But yeah, so today, before we jump into the stream, I do just want to follow up real quick. Yesterday, we were talking about recent pickups, and I was waiting for my McFarlane Toys clown to show up from Amazon, and I finally got it, and I opened it up last night, and this thing is just freaking ridiculous. So I just wanted to share it real quick. Here's Clown, looking totally awesome. Love the way this looks. Let me hide the chat there. So here's Clown. This is the deluxe Clown that just came out from McFarlane Toys. It also comes with this giant, obnoxious, like weapon set here, which bumps the price up to, I believe this was $40. But you can see he's got these giant weapon attachments here. They actually weigh a ton. And he actually does stand pretty well with both feet on the ground and having this on his back. So it's a nicely balanced figure. But just look at how ridiculous this blast effect is here. And you can see there's tons of dry brushing on it too. So it looks really nice. And as a bonus, Bucky provided me, for comparison here, the original Clown figure that obviously these share some similarities between the two. So this is the old school one from way back in the day, which looks totally awesome still to this day. And the real hair is a nice touch as well. But then we move into the 2021 world of Spawn action figures, and you can just see how far McFarlane has come. Especially back in the day when they used to not include any articulation at all really on their figures. But now they actually do have quite a bit. So Clown's got some decent range to him. He's also got some alternate hands, and he's got like another knife as well. So pretty cool figure. I'm digging the new Spawn line a lot. I also have Redeemer. And I'm waiting on the other ones like Raven Spawn. And forget who else is in that line. I'm not getting Gunslinger Spawn, but yeah, I just wanted to show that off real quick because I love Spawn. So thank you for bearing with me on that one. Let's see. I'm going to say what's up to Joseph. How you doing? And Fig, Todd, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I really appreciate that. I don't have the videos that Justin has. I forgot to ask him to send those to me. So we'll just, you know, pretend here comes Hondo on screen. He's saying, "I smell profit." There we go. But thank you so much, Todd. That's awesome. Thank you very much. So yeah, it's safe to say that the new Clown figure is ridiculous, and the new Spawn figures are pretty awesome. So if you're on the fence about them, I'd definitely say at this point they're looking pretty good. I cannot wait to get Violator. That one should be coming here in like 10 days. My Amazon order got pushed back to September 15th. So that will be coming soon. But now, let's go ahead and just get into the painting action here of the stream. We're just going to be chilling, hanging out today. Nothing too serious. I appreciate all 44 people in here that are sticking with me. Nice to see everyone. What's up to the lurkers? Smash like. And if you want to, for 99 cents a month, you can become a member of the channel. And we have some really cool emojis that I'm sure if I can get some members to do some emoji spam here, show what people can get for the 99 cents. And we also have some new emojis coming as well next week. So stay tuned for those new emojis. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, so real quick here, Pelican Man. I completely dropped the Black Series and I'm a Legends collector due to more availability and selection. Wish you guys converted too. Well, it's nice to see you, Pelican Man. I know I haven't seen you around here in a minute, but you know, I have picked up the Legends bug a little bit here recently after those cheap Ollie's figures. Those X-Men ones like Storm and Cyclops. I got a few of those, and then I got bit by the bug, so I ended up picking up a Rogue and a Gambit, those Target exclusive figures that just re-released. But honestly, I just don't like Marvel like how I like Star Wars. So I appreciate the figures. I know they're high quality, and I still pick up quite a few of them every once in a while. But I'm just not into Marvel like I'm into Star Wars. So I couldn't see myself switching over like that just because Star Wars is my bread and butter. If anything, if I ever did stop Star Wars collecting, I would always still collect like NECA horror stuff. That's my other bread and butter that I really love. But yeah, even though the Black Series has its problems right now, you know, I still think all the figures are so good. And to me, at the moment, it's worth the hassle to pick these figures up. So, I mean, who knows if that'll change in the future. But for right now, I'm still loving the Black Series, problems aside. Fig, looking forward to a medieval spawn. Yeah, I seriously hope that they revisit that figure. That's going to be a definite pickup, 100%. So, totally feel you on that one. Star Wars will always be my first love, but I'm really into McFarlane figures. I agree, Apollo Ape. The McFarlane figures lately have just been so fantastic. I love the DC Multiverse stuff. Like I was just saying, the new Spawn stuff is great. The Kickstarter Spawn was awesome. So, yeah, I'm loving all the new McFarlane stuff. I think it's awesome that someone somewhere finally convinced Todd that putting articulation in the figures is a great idea. Nathan, I collect G.I. Joe classified series as well. They're pretty awesome, but I have like 12 G.I. Joes. Yeah, I actually do have exactly 12 G.I. Joe classified series figures as well. Great looking figures. I don't really know anything about G.I. Joe though, so they don't really do much for me, except for I can appreciate them as really cool looking figures that have some fantastic articulation as well. So, I mean, I think it's a great line, but I'm not going too deep into it just because it's, you know, I've already got limited space with everything else I collect as well. So, but yeah, Eddie, great point. Every line has its ups and downs, and everything in life does too. So, Pelican Man's a world-class hero. He's always out stopping crime. Nice. Got a McFarlane Witcher. I do too. I got the gold label one on clearance a while back. It was an all right figure. I'm actually planning on getting rid of it just because I don't have any space for it in the collection. But I liked it. I also bought the villain figure, that like Skull Knight looking dude, just because I was like, man, this looks like a badass figure. And again, it was a cool figure, but another figure that I was like, I probably shouldn't have bought this. Probably should have been one that I just looked at, appreciated, and left it on the shelf. So yeah, there you go, G-Force. Great point there. Great point. David, I'm telling you, G.I. Joe is a slippery slope. The classified line, like I said, I don't even like G.I. Joe like that. I don't know anything about any of the characters. I know who they are. I've seen the live action movies, and that's pretty much where my knowledge lies with G.I. Joe, but they're just fun looking figures. And if you can get like realistic 1/12 scale weapons for them too, they just look even better. Because if I did have to complain about something, it's that the classified figures do come with some really lame looking sci-fi weapons, which again, I understand why they have to do that, but still. So, man, there's just some great comments here. I'm sorry. I promise I'll start painting soon, but I'm just having fun talking with everyone right now. So we got Jeremy here as well. What's up, Jeremy? Loving the Legends, but I'll always be a Black Series fans for the Troopers, Mandalorian, hanging with it. Hope for things. Yeah, exactly. Hope things get better while it still exists. Absolutely. And the Troopers are great too. What's up, Jonathan? Nice to see you there. Jason, you got the John Leguizamo clown figure. Nice. The movie line, surprisingly, is pretty awesome. I used to have quite a few of those back in the day. Is anyone ordering miniature accessories or just crafting them themselves? Dawn, I love ordering 3D printed accessories from people on like Etsy or Instagram, things like that. A lot of fun can be had with people who have 3D printers and print some awesome stuff off. Fro Buffett, seen any of the Cosmic Legion teasers? Yes, I have been looking at those. I saw the 2 pictures they threw up, and yeah, they look amazing, honestly. They look like they're going to fit right in with Star Wars stuff, so I'm actually pretty excited to see what these figures look like, and I'll probably pick up a few of them. I have 1 Mythic Legion right now, and I have 2 more coming, and those are fantastic figures, especially if you can buy them directly from the 4 Horsemen when they're like, as cheap as they can be. Definitely worth it as far as like money wise goes. So yeah, I'm excited to see some full reveals and some aliens. I think obviously we could get into like some bounty hunter stuff, all sorts of awesome figure photography. Yep, Eddie, I promise you, it's a slippery slope. It is a slippery slope. Yeehaw, I do not have any pets. I live in a very small apartment right now, so a pet would be a terrible time. I'm also allergic to cats, so it would have to be a hypoallergenic cat or a small dog. And yeah, I don't think dogs in apartments are really the greatest idea in the world, in my opinion, but that's just me. So, Nathan, I would talk about the articulation on the kit, but I literally have it disassembled right now. So if you want to see the articulation on this model kit, check out my video. Check out my video review where I go through every single point of articulation on the figure there. So definitely check that out. Cheap plug there. Apollo 8, do I collect any SH Figure Arts Star Wars figures? Yes, I do. I have a couple. I have the Mimban Stormtrooper. I have the Rogue One Tank Pilot Commander. And I also have the IG-11. Fun stuff. Love those SH Figure Arts figures I have, although, very expensive. So let's see the Marvel t-shirt. Yeah, here you go. Take a look at it. It's just Wolverine slashing through the Marvel Comics logo. Nothing too serious. But it's an old shirt, so I don't mind getting paint on it. Geek Strong. Yeah, the NECA Part 7 Jason and that Evil Dead figure are fantastic. Love it. Love both of them. So what's up, Paige? Nice to see you at work. That's my girlfriend. Yep, totally agree, Fig. I think those are going to be some great figures. Skywalker, do you think since the quality of Black Series has improved immensely, it's kind of justified that there's a heist price? Like, what if Hasbro was like, we'll go back to $20 figures, but they'll be the old style? I think the price hike was inevitable. Yeah, we've had $20 figures for a very long time. Excuse me. Nope, I lost it. Figures have been $20 for a very long time, but it was only a matter of time before the price would go up. And I think that the recent price hike again was also because of the immense shipping issues going on right now, because shipping stuff is so expensive right now. It's ridiculous. So I'm still going to keep buying Black Series figures, but if they get too much higher in price, then yeah, it's going to be a little bit harder to justify. the figures, just because so many of them are such bare bones releases. Also want to say what's up to Mark. Nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. We also got Cheap in here and Michael Cherry. It's nice to see everyone. Very nice to see everyone. Ivan asks, would you like to see Build-A-Figures in the Black Series like in Marvel Legends? You know, honestly, might be a little bit of a controversial take, but I would not want to see Build-A-Figures in the Black Series, simply because that is how you get forced into buying figures that you do not want. Obviously, Marvel Legends, that is their bread and butter, is they will pack in some figures where most of the wave will be like pretty awesome stuff that everyone wants, but then they'll throw in like 1 or 2 figures where you're like, I wouldn't buy this, but I'm going to buy it because I need the Build-A-Figure piece. So it becomes something like that where, you know, you get sucked into buying a lot of characters you don't want. So I wouldn't want to do that for Black Series, because obviously they could pack in many, many undesirable characters, and it would be a pain to buy those figures. And I personally, when I used to collect Marvel Legends religiously, I did spend a lot of money on figures I absolutely didn't want just for the Build-A-Figure pieces. The thing that comes to mind for me right off the bat is the Hulkbuster wave. The Build-A-Figure Hulkbuster wave was like some of the most boring, lame, reused figures, but that Hulkbuster was so awesome. So it was like buying all these not so great figures to get this amazing Build-A-Figure. Action Display, did you ever get any Gundam Bandai model kits? Yeah, I have actually quite a few of them. I mostly build the high grade model kits. Like I have like, you know, an RX-78 and Char Zaku. I do have one master grade kit, an MG kit. Unfortunately, it took a shelf dive and actually legitimately broke. It was the Goth Custom from 08th MS Team. Amazing model kit. I loved building it. And it broke my heart when I came home one day and I saw it just shattered in pieces on the floor. But I have built quite a few model kits. The Gundam stuff is a lot of fun. But of course, since we're a Star Wars channel, you know, figured I'll do some Star Wars painting today. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to just pitch the camera down so you can see what I'm painting, and we'll just get into it. So thank you so much. And of course, I'll be keeping up with chat as best as I can, but I'm also going to be painting here. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about, any topics, bring them up in the chat and we can go ahead and just discuss them on the fly. And exactly, Ivan, imagine First Fin with a Build-A-Figure piece. Perfect example. Like, you'd get stuck with buying that figure, even though I think most people did buy that figure, myself included. So Zavi, I have not seen the DC Multiverse Batman figure name leaks. So let me know about that information and what they are, and we can discuss those. And yeah, yeehaw. So let's go ahead. We'll do a quick rundown of the paints excuse me, the paints I'm using today. Let me get a drink of coffee here. Okay. So first up, these are all tester paints. I've got a nice brown acrylic right here that will be used for some very minor details. Same thing with this sandy beige. I think I'm going to use this for a little dry brushing action. I also have the metallic silver here, which is going to obviously be the main color of the Beskar armor. I do have a blue as well for some little details there on the Mando. And finally, I have a light ivory as well for some tiny details on Mando. That's what we're working with today. I'm pretty sure that's all the paint I really needed between the pieces here. So I will go ahead. I'm going to tilt the camera down and you can see my workstation right here. Hopefully that looks decent. And we'll go ahead and get started. So Nathan, I got lucky and got late into the Black Series, have 0 sequel figures. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I think most people, when we were collecting at the time, it was just nice to have some new figures. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start it off. So last night I went ahead and I just did a little test on the Beskar spear here. Applied the silver paint to it that we're going to be using today, and if the camera would focus, that would be fantastic. So if it would focus, you could see it, but I think it does actually look pretty damn awesome. Nice and reflective there. So I think we're in business for some Beskar armor. All right, and Jeremy, I've heard that Zavi has canceled a few orders of Clone Wars Wave, especially Echo. Yes, my Echo from Zavi did get canceled. However, that was the only one that got canceled. I did actually get my Anakin, and I do have Obi-Wan shipping currently from across the pond. So Hawk hasn't shipped yet. I'm not sure what is going on with that particular figure, but we'll see. And Fig, yeah, I'm gonna paint him up to look like a season 2 version of Mando. So I'm gonna pretty much straight up Beskar paint all over this figure, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, all right, Ivan, I'll see you in a little while here. So, Zavi, Batman, Catwoman, Riddler, Incognito, Batman, Batbike, normal Batbike. If they look good, I will be interested in picking them up. However, McFarlane still needs to work on their human faces. I don't think they quite hit them yet with anything that they've done when it's based on an actor. So I would like to see them get better at that. And then hopefully these figures will look awesome. Of course, if there's a Batman with a cowl, it's probably going to look fantastic. But Pelican Man, thank you for the $2 super chat. Shouldn't have said convert. More like ad. I have thought about doing some Marvel Legends reviews on the channel, but frankly, I just get them too late because I'm not like focused on hunting them. So by the time I get them, people would watch our video. You know, it's kind of like would all the effort be worth it, in my opinion? But thank you for the $2 super chat. All right. So let's do a little bit of painting here. I've got my coffee mug, which I'm going to put over here. I've got a little bit of paint. This is my little palette here that I use to keep the paint wet. So yeah, let's just jump into it. I'm going to mix this up because it has been sitting for a second here. And I need to finish this Beskar spear. So there's just some details down at the bottom that I am going to be painting in here. Pretty much finished the whole weapon last night because it's just a couple swipes of paint. So I'm just filling in the handle where I didn't finish that yesterday. Of course, let it dry overnight too. So paint is nice and dry, and that's looking very good. So on this over here. All right. So hopefully you can see that happy little Beskar spear here. Painting a happy little Mando. So that's pretty much done. That one can be finished there. Of course, we do have the belt here as well. This little belt. Man, I wish the camera would focus. I did some minor silver detailing last night. You can kind of see that as well. So I got to finish this piece up with some more silver. Painting on those little ammunition rounds there as best I can. So getting in here, supremely focused. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope your Labor Day is going well. There you go. You can see we got some nice detailing right in there. The camera just does not want to focus at all. Very sorry about the focusing here. This is kind of getting a little frustrating because I would like, there you go. See, now why does it just unfocus right away? It wants to focus and then it doesn't. So this is disappointing. But okay, so we got those little silver details on there. And I believe we also need to put some silver detail right here. Just gently applying that. And it's going to be kind of hard to hit these small details. I'm not the best painter in the world, far from it. Which is why I had the disclaimer at the beginning of this video, because you're probably going to see a lot of incorrect techniques going on here today, but that's okay. That is okay. All right, so got a little bit more of the silver detail in there. And I need to take a minute and look at my reference. I've got some reference images up so that I can see exactly what needs to be silver. Technically, what I just painted on here is not silver on his costume. This little piece right here doesn't appear to be painted on Mando's costume. Oh well, I think it looks good. I think it looks good like this. Camera focusing on the blue designs of the paper plate. Should I flip the paper plate over? Like maybe it won't focus as hard. Nope, still doesn't want to focus. That looks a little bit better. Some silver on the bandolier here. Don't think we really need any other details on there, so I'm actually going to go ahead and say that we're good on that one. That we are good on that particular piece there. So Zavi, I only have one Mezco pre-order right now, and that is for the Texas Chainsaw Leatherface. That looks like it's going to be a great figure. What are we just adding a wash and details? I'm painting the Beskar armor. I'm just starting out with some simple, like small detail work. I was just testing out yesterday, so that's why I'm like jumping in and finishing those details up. But I'm going to be painting all the armor. I'm going to be adding a wash to the figure as well, and just making it look like, you know, like a season 2 Mando. So nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. And Skywalker, I would say it does, but it is a little big. It definitely is a little big when it comes to this scale. If you check out my review of the figure, I do some comparisons to Black Series figures at the end of the video, and you can see kind of how it fits in. This Mando is a little on the bulky side, so keep that in mind. I'm going to try and scoot up here a little bit. So let's go ahead. We could just move on to the Jetpack here. I feel like maybe that's a little bit better. Moving on to the Jetpack. We're just going to start going crazy because there's really no reason not to. And I realize I am using a very tiny detail brush to do some big stroke work, but you know what? It's already got silver paint on it, so this is how I do it, guys. This is literally how I do it. Probably not the best way, probably not the correct way, but everyone wanted to do a nice painting or see a nice painting video, especially David Edge. So I am obliging. Yeah. This is going to look good. This is going to be nice and silver and reflective. Really think this is going to turn out well. Make sure you don't miss any details here, of course. No plastic left unpainted. except for the back. I usually don't paint the back of this because it'll be plugged into Mando, so it'll be kind of pointless to paint the back because it will always be covered. But I will get like the side details like right here. So yeah, how's everyone's Monday going? Are you off work for Labor Day or just off work, hanging out, enjoying a nice arts and crafts stream here? Go ahead and really getting in there, and you can see this will probably need a second coat just based on how it's looking so far. Okay, I'm trying to get the camera a little closer because I feel like I'm holding it back. But honestly, this is kind of not the easiest to paint on camera. So trying my best, and I hope that this is decently watchable. And if you're just hanging out and chilling and maybe you're doing some model kit making or painting along, that's pretty awesome. I just love how relaxing it is to paint. Like, I don't know about you guys, but this is just something to absolutely chill me out. Going along here. All right. Jonathan had the day off from school. Awesome. Very nice. Very nice. Crazy. You've got a 32-inch Millennium Falcon. Awesome. That looks awesome. Excuse me. Watching Gladiator and your stream. Super chill, lazy day. Very nice, Fig. Very nice. I agree. Just a nice, chill day here in the apartment. And yeah, we're just getting back into painting here. Putting that nice silver paint all over this Beskar Mando. So there you go. You got a little bit of a look at it currently. And it just does not like this silver. Camera does not want to pick this up, or at least focus in on it. So now I'm going to get my trusty tweezers here so I can hold the back of it. So that way I don't have to hold it with my hand. And so I can paint the rest of it. So oh yeah, this is already looking so good. How's the angle? Do you guys like this angle? Or do you think I should try something different if I do another painting stream in the future? Let me know. I was just kind of winging it here, trying to figure out what would be the best way to paint and talk to you guys and see everything. So let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty limited when it comes to options here at the apartment just because it's so small. But, you know, if we can make something different happen, I'm always open to that. All right. Oh, we got a couple super chats here. Bodie, thank you for the $2 super chat. Petition for a video of your lightning collection. I could definitely do that. However, you'll be disappointed in me because my Lightning collection figures are all currently in a box right now. They are not on display except for my Zeo figures. I do have the blue, gold, red, and green Ranger out right now. Still waiting on the pink and the yellow Ranger as well. So, Norski, the holidays are different. Yep, today is Labor Day here in the United States. Hooter Mikulski, how's it going? Nice to see you here. Yes, this is the non-shiny version, Jonathan. So I am adding all of the shiny paint to it. And Justin, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Dope stream. Maybe that guy Justin should do a Lego stream, but I think that would involve him purchasing another set. I definitely think we should see a J-Rick Lego building stream. I think that would be awesome. Crazy. It's always better to do a few thin coats instead of 1 or 2 heavy coats. Thank you. Thank you for the tips. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're just got to let it dry so I can do another coat and get rid of all these brush lines and stuff like that so it looks better. And I'll just go ahead and paint down here. Some areas where I know like the details aren't going to be super crazy, you know, I'll just put a little bit of paint. I'm not like, you know, trying to do ultimate maximum coverage, but yeah, I think that's looking real good. Sorry, the camera won't focus on it. I'll need to try and figure out how to do that, but the camera is in automatic focus, so it's always annoying. But yes, Justin, do a Lego stream. I watched the first review of the painted one, and I honestly got to say this looks better so far. Yeah, you know, honestly, the Fuchsia's review, I was going to get the silver version of this model kit, but after seeing his review, I canceled it because I was like, I could just paint it and it'll look about the same, if not better. Not to toot my own horn or anything like that. By no means am I like a great painter, but I was like, you know, I could make it more silver than that. So I actually canceled that one, and then I found the unpainted one in stores. So I was like, okay, well, time to test my knowledge on that, test my skill. See, now here I just kind of messed this up because this paint was dry. All right. Jetpack, we'll go ahead, put that over there and let that dry for the time being. Yes, Justin needs to get a Lego set for sure. I think we need to break him out of only wanting to do Clone Wars stuff. Maybe get some Mando Legos. Bodhi, I will once I have more display space for them. So yeah, I don't actually, that's not Justin. It's not Justin at all. So, ooh, we got a Labor Day sale on Dorkside Toys. Sup, guys, from Justin. Fig, what am I going to do with the spare Boba Fett parts? I don't know. So maybe I'll try and make like a new rando Mando, because I do have a spare Boba Fett model kit as well. So I could maybe, you know, use those pieces, but then paint it up and make it better, you know, or make it different so it's not like from the show or anything like that. Crazy 8, I am using enamel paint. This is just using like Testors paint that I bought at Michael's. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it too. Nate, if I remember one thing from art school, it was to paint in one direction to minimize brush strokes, not back and forth. Good tip, G-Force. That does make sense. Could I spray larger bits? I'm sure I could, but I definitely don't have the space to do that kind of thing. I'd have to do that like out on the porch or something. So not really looking to do all of that. So anyways, we'll paint another piece of the armor here. This is one of the leg pieces. This will be very easy and quick. Try and do G-Force's suggestion and paint in one direction. But it's hard, you know? I don't know anything about painting. I just decided to jump into it, and then I'll get these, you know, the details around the side here. And on the bottom, getting some paint on my tweezers, but oh well. And we'll get some more paint on here. Paint in one direction. Thank you, G-Force. So there we go. We got some silver paint there. All right. Happy Labor Day, Black Series, bro. Nice to see you here. Make it an out of the basement Max Rebo Mando. There you go. Do a blue one. Great idea, David. I don't think he'll notice either, so it'll be a good time. All right, I'm out shopping with Lucy. I'll be checking the figs, so I'll let you know if I find anything good. Take care. Support your boy, Nate. Thanks, Justin. Have fun shopping with Lucy. Making Beskar out of Durasteel with a coat of paint. Exactly. I use roll-ups of painter tape to spray models. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Mark, you are right. The testers I'm using is enamel paint. It is enamel paint. So, okay, let's say that's a pretty solid first coat here. Set that over there in my little drying space. Okay, go ahead and we shall do the other leg, which I know in my review I actually misspoke and I said that this was a season 2 version of Mando. It's actually not. It has some season 2 elements, but like, as you can see here, it does in fact have the wrong leg pauldron. So this is the like season 1 leg pauldron. It changes ever so slightly in season 2. I don't know why this paint is so bubbly right now. Unusual. Paint the sides here. But this is how I paint. This is what I've done so far, and I think, you know, my Warhammer painted figures don't look too half bad, so I don't know what is up with all these bubbles. So yeah, there you go. Nicely painted there. Soda. Do you use different size brushes for certain parts? Yeah, I do. I usually just try and use the same brush for the same color, though, just because it's easier. So like all the silver stuff, I'm going to paint with this tiny brush here that I use for like the detail work. But yeah, I do have a couple different size brushes, and when I switch colors, I'll switch to a different brush. Mark, it's actually still, I mean, I don't know what you consider expensive, but these are $2 at Hobby Lobby. So I don't think that's horrible. Obviously, it could be a little bit better, but I don't, as far as like looking at other paints, Testers is certainly the cheapest thing I've seen on the shelf. Jane Bricks would be mad if he heard you say Legos. I don't understand. I don't understand the Lego. Yeah, Citadel guy. Nice. I would like to try out some Citadel paints, but I just haven't made it out to my local comic book store. So. Oh, yeah. Yep. So he gets it from Q9. So. Sometimes when the paint still feels a bit tacky, brush it with a large soft flat brush. Smooth it out. Thank you. Thank you for the tips, Crazy. I certainly appreciate it. So we've got that done. Now I guess we'll do some gauntlet work, and I'll take this apart a little bit further. And let's see, we'll grab it like that. And now we'll go ahead and do the gauntlet. So we're just moving right along here, but again, there's not too much Beskar on Mando anyways. Definitely want to spread the paint around enough though, so you don't lose those great sculpted details in there. I have noticed that's one thing that's very important. Obviously, the more paint you add, the more chance you have to lose some detail work. So I always like to brush it out and make sure that, those details are still present and still getting represented. But yeah, this is going well. Again, I appreciate everyone hanging out with me today. I know this is an unusual stream, but thought it would be fun. And some people wanted to do some painting streams, so I figured why not? And having the day off work, it certainly was kind of like I don't really have an excuse today. So figured why not? See, I don't want to lose those whistling birds, and if there's too much paint in there, it'll fill those holes. So just brushed some of that out. And of course, it's not going to focus. I like that it just focuses for a second and then doesn't want to focus ever again. There we go. So yeah, that was simple. Say the gauntlet is ready to be put over here where it can dry. And we'll move on to the shoulder pad here. Go ahead and just do it up. Shoulder pad does remove too. I'm just being a little lazy here. Got a little silver on the arm. Whoops. That's okay. That is just fine. Okay. All right. Looking pretty good. Still got some brush lines in it, but I'm sure the second coat will most likely take care of that. Or even the wash will probably help hide it too. We'll just have to wait and see once it all dries what it's really going to look like. Bodhi, best advice I could give you is just go for it. I was terrified of painting or doing anything like this up until literally, a few weeks ago. And I finally said, you know what? I'm going to commit and I'm going to try and figure this out. And it's honestly been a lot of fun. It's really fun to just sit here and paint and just kind of relax. It's relaxing. The painting is relaxing. 502 fantastic oil paint for plastic. Nice. Thank you, Crazy. Is that just at like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something? It's a good question, Fig. I wonder if they'll change up Mando's look. I would have to imagine maybe ever so slightly, just so they could get us to buy another Black Series Fig. But Gentugo, how's it going? Nice to see you. Do I listen to music while I paint or some type of background noise? Yeah, typically I'll throw some music on or I'll watch some like YouTube random videos, like a live stream or a podcast or something. So obviously, can't really do that while we're just chilling here. But yeah. Jason, I got these from Michael's. Honestly, this is a Royal and Lang nickel brush. It's an acrylic level 2 with 10/0 spotter. Whatever that means. I don't know what that means. So it was just a cheap brush from Michael's, and I liked how small the brush was. So making a happy little Mando today. And we'll go ahead, do the other gauntlet now. Take this hand off. At least the gauntlets, it's nice and quick. Just a couple swatches of paint. And if you haven't liked this video already, definitely give it a like. I would certainly appreciate it. Appreciate all 43 people who are sticking around here as we do something a little bit different in terms of live streaming. Obviously, we usually just have a nice little chatty conversation. But today we're doing some arts and crafts with old Nate Ross here. It's a happy little gauntlet. Can you use Mando Beskar Silver? Oh, yeah. Hopefully everyone's Labor Day is going well. Cooking out on the grill, maybe. Having some burgers, having some brewskis. Labor Day stuff. There we go. That actually looks really nice. Awesome. Sweet details that are not focused. I am so sorry, guys. I really wish I could fix this. But the camera just does not like this silver paint. It doesn't want to register it. Okay. There we go. David, want to start up a diorama, but I don't want it to look like crap. Made a shuttle in Earth with 5 POA, spent 50 quid, stood back, and it looked like shit. Nice. David, just practice makes perfect, man. That's all I can say. I, thought I couldn't make a Tatooine wall, and I said, you know what? I'm going to try it anyway. And I think my Tatooine wall doesn't look the best, but I like it. I think it looks pretty good for a first attempt. So I'd say just give it a shot. Dude, pick something super simple, like a Tatooine wall. There's really some great tutorials out there. It's very simple to make. Welcome back, Ivan. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Soda, I actually painted one of those spinning epic Force Stormtrooper figures, painted it black with silver. It looked pretty good. Awesome. That's really awesome. I'd like to see a picture of that. So that's super sweet. Jason, yeah, throw some Descendants on low. Don't want to get copyright claimed. I mean, I'm sure they're pretty lax when it comes to that sort of thing, but you never know. So I wouldn't want to get copyright claimed, but we'll just go ahead. We're going to do the shoulder with the Mudhorn signet. Apply all this paint. Get it nice and spread out. Of course, paint the most important details on the side there. Always got to get those down. Get some more paint and keep going. Got some more silver on Mando. Oh well. Nice. Mudhorn. Insignia. Hey, Greedo. Nice to see you. Very nice to see you. Frobuffet asks, what would you say my favorite Bandai model kit has been so far? Honestly, this Mando kit is probably the coolest one I've built. I have quite a few that I still haven't built, like Return of the Jedi Darth Vader. I think it looks pretty good. C-3PO looks amazing. I have a Sand Trooper as well I haven't built yet. But I am really enjoying this Mando kit. I think it looks great, and I think painting it is going to make it look even better. Jason, no, I did not prime the figure. I know that that's probably bad painting etiquette, but frankly, I've painted two other things completely without priming them, and I just sealed the paint, and I think they're going to be fine. I don't know. I mean, if you have some tips, Jason, by all means, let me know. Good idea with the tweezers. I was using regular pliers. Yeah, tweezers all the way. I mean, of course, it gets strenuous on your hand because you're sitting here gripping it for so long, but I actually have another little station here where I'm putting my Beskar pieces. Painting up the armor here, so I'm gonna grab a drink of coffee here real quick. All right. Zavi, what would you say is the best looking Mando fig, Mayfix or SH Figure Arts? I can't decide which one is the definitive version. Honestly, I think across the board, I don't think there's a definitive Mando yet. I'll say it. SH Figure Arts, the neck is way too short. Mayfix has some problems with it too. I would probably say Mayfix is the closest looking, but at the same time, I feel like it's still, there's just something off about it. Darth Educator, I'm just going to use I'm not going to use this particular one because I don't want it to be matte, but just like Mr. Super Clear. Seal it up, so that the paint doesn't chip or anything like that. Norsky, yeah. Hot Toys probably is the closest in terms of accuracy, so you're probably right there. I always forget. I don't include Hot Toys just because I like in my mind I'm thinking like 6-7 inch scale figures. I'm actually not caught up on Berserk, so I will not be reading that just yet. I did get volume 8 of the Omnibus collection though, so I'm pretty excited about that. Definitely should have sanded the joints a little because the paint will probably rub off, but hopefully the paint dries thin. Okay. Duly noted. Sanding. I'm trying to think of what sanding the joints specifically, because I'm not painting around any joints, so I don't think that'll be particularly an issue, unless, of course, you mean like when I get to doing the wash. See, Black Series is my favorite version over my SHF, mostly because I don't feel like he's going to fall apart in my hand while posing him. Yeah, I did also hear that too, that the SH figures feel very brittle for Mando, which, I mean, I think all import figures to a degree have like a brittleness to them. So let's see, how should I grip? Yeah, that's probably the best grip here. So now we'll move on to the chest piece. About an hour into the stream, so thank you everyone for tuning in today. Appreciate you. And we're just going to get back to painting. I think my silver paint here, we're getting down to the wire on it. It's starting to dry out a little bit. It's a happy little Mando. This happy little Beskar. I got to be careful on this one because I don't want to accidentally paint these holes. Because otherwise, I don't know if the bandolier would fit anymore. If I did get some paint in there, since it's a pretty snug fit. Oh yeah, this paint is, well, I guess it's almost used up the amount that I poured out, so getting close to needing a refill here. No, Jason, I'm not going to paint his undersuit. I am going to put a little bit of a wash on it, but it's not going to be like a full detailed paint work because, I mean, his undersuit is brown, so it's accurate. I'm just painting this to look like Season 2 Mando. That's all. It's not going to be a custom or anything like that. It's just going to be Mando. Good old Din. Yeah, this paint is drying out big time. Now it's like I'm dry brushing, essentially. Yeah, we're going to put that down. Shake my paint up a little bit more. Pour some out for the homies. Seal that back up. Yep, definitely going to do some dry brushing. I'm planning on doing that with this sand beige. I'm going to do some sandy details around the boots and stuff like that. But Mark and Dawn, thank you. Great suggestion. Locking tweezers. I guess I should have known that those exist, but at the same time, just not one of those things you think about. So, but that's a great idea. Great suggestion, because my hand is getting a little cramped. Here we go. We've got some nice fresh paint now going down. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys to death. I'm trying not to be too silent, but sometimes need that supreme focus. If you know what I mean. Supreme. And a chicken supreme. And a cutlass supreme. Okay. This one's got some real bad brush lines. But we're probably going to let it dry and do another coat. So hopefully that should eliminate those issues. Just kind of pan it out a little bit. But again, by no means am I an expert. So great suggestion, Ivan. I could just get a rubber band. Magnify. I'm not blind. I'm not blind yet, Paige. I need to see the brushstrokes. Yeah, if only my webcam is 1080p. It's not the greatest webcam in the world, so it's not really picking up details like how I would like. But I don't know. Everyone seems to not mind this angle. I mean, unless you do, then let me know. I could change up the angle. I could change it up. Alrighty. So now we're pretty much getting down to the wire on the Beskar pieces. Got the first half of the helmet here. Go ahead and just dive on in. No reason to wait around. So applying this to the helmet and oh yeah, it's gonna look dope. It's gonna look so dope. Oops, kind of off camera here. Sorry, I was painting the helmet super close to my face. All right. Oh, we got some people showing up here. How's it going, Gogglings? Nice to see you in the chat. Yeah, Fig, great job. Chosen, Nate here, and no, I have not watched Invincible. And Crazy 8, when you do the sand wash, make sure almost all the paint is off the brush. You can always add, but it's hard to take away. Very true. That is very true. Thank you for the tip. Once again, you're being very helpful. I appreciate it. So we've got the helmet here. I think it's looking pretty dang awesome. Adding some more paint to it. I think I'm going to let it dry out a little bit, though. Obviously not this big glob. I got to move this around. So I just globbed it on his head. It's a happy little Mando. It's happy little Beskar armor. Okay. I think that looks good for the moment. And it just flipped over. Great. My hands. Getting cramped up a little bit. All right. Whew. Taking a quick little break here. Say what's up to everyone. Zabby, what is my favorite Star Wars film? Definitely Return of the Jedi. I love all the creatures, everything like that in the movie. It's a lot of fun. Absolutely one of my favorites. Chosen, there is some really great products out there. I think it's called like Mr. Fix Loose Joints or something like that. It's on eBay. I know Mike Case has made a video about it. Apparently that stuff works pretty well, but typically when it comes to loose joints, you got to be very careful with how you fix them because you might just make it worse. David, you're very funny. I do not love that movie, but if you like that movie, so be it. Thank you, Bodie. Yeah, Ewok Adventures. We haven't sat down to watch those movies yet. I would really like to see just what they're like, because I've never seen the Ewok movies. I've never had any desire to, but at the same time, Bucky owns them on Laserdisc, so obviously there will come a time when we watch those movies, and I'm very curious to see how they turn out. I think it's probably not the best, if I had to take a guess. But yeah, Return of the Jedi is just a classic. It's so well paced. There's so many satisfying moments, like the opening of the movie. You get the awesome stuff with Jabba and the sail barge. Then, of course, you get the Endor stuff. You get the throne room scene. So there's just a lot of really satisfying moments going on when it comes to Return of the Jedi. I think they really do stick the landing when it comes to, the movie itself. Oh, yeah. So I'm painting here. I know I have the camera facing me right now. Sorry, I just accidentally picked this up because I was like just ready to go again. But holding these tweezers is strenuous. Not gonna lie, very strenuous. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, Star Wars Visions looks awesome. I think Star Wars Visions is going to be great. But yeah, of course, the original trilogy is best. David, you got the Ewok films on CD. Never dared to see if they play or not. Yeah, I could definitely understand the apprehension. Gentugo, Attack of the Clones, favorite prequel. Now that's an interesting choice. I respect that. I would disagree with that. I think Revenge of the Sith is the best prequel movie, followed by Phantom Menace, but that's just me. Of course, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, especially when it comes to Star Wars. I think there's a lot of people out there that, get a little too bent out of shape when people disagree about their favorite, Star Wars film. So you like what you like when it comes to Star Wars. That's my philosophy anyway. And here you go. Here's the other side of the helmet. Painted that off screen. This is a joke. I couldn't get the helmet to freaking sit right on the page. Ugh. Yeah. Never seen the holiday special, actually. I've also always avoided that because it just looks unbearable. It really does look hard to watch. So, yeah, I mean, of course, Empire Strikes Back is amazing. The original trilogy, all three films are fantastic in their own special, different ways. But obviously, I'm a prequel kid. Prequels were my films growing up, and especially after watching Clone Wars and everything like that. It just makes those movies so much better. So the prequels, I've definitely come around on them, and I feel a lot more nostalgic for them these days than I ever did before. So now I'm going to do a little detailing here on the knee pad, but I'm going to do like a dry brush. So I want to get the paint off my brush so I can very gently go along. I don't really know if this is show accurate, but I always like adding little bits of weathering details here. So see how this goes. Okay. I think that looks good. That's probably enough. Kind of hard to see. I just don't get it. I don't get why the camera doesn't want to focus. Anyways, I'll post better pictures on Discord, but a little bit of battle damage on the leg there. So trying to do everything I can with silver paint right now, all the stuff left that I can still use this silver paint for. I feel like I'm listening to Bob Ross eating ice cream. Yes, I like that, Goglings. That's what I'm trying to go for here. It's Nate Ross painting a happy little Mando. Thanks, Infernal. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me today. I certainly appreciate it. All right, so we got some more small details to go over. I'm actually going to utilize some of this paint right here to, actually, I believe I can just snap this piece off. Yeah, just comes right off. So I could do some more accurate painting. There's going to be some brown on here as well. I'm sure most of you know that it's like a little brown stripe running through. Really, when I'm painting tiny details like this too, I'm not like super focused on 100% paint coverage, because it's such a small detail that for the most part, as long as you are on the right angle. Wow, and that just completely shot out of my hand. I don't even know where that went. Oh my gosh. I'm sure you guys heard that. It literally just shot out of my hand. All right. What's moving around now? Lost a fist. We're okay. Everything's okay. Stream's okay. Now this has cobwebs all over it. Whoops. Damn, that is cobwebby. Cobwebs and wet paint. Not the greatest combination in the world. Damn, I can't, this literally exploded out of my hands. Visions will be on Disney Plus, but it's not out yet. Chosen, it is currently 2:25 p.m. over here in Indiana in the United States. Where are you at, Chosen? Where are you at? Okay, so now I suppose I could do the top part of the blaster here, Mando's blaster. Although is it really all that silver in the show? It's kind of more of like a gunmetal color. But the Black Series figure, it's like super reflective. But I'm looking at like reference images and it looks more like gunmetal-y. So maybe I'll just have to do like a black wash on it. But I'm going to paint it silver anyway. So maybe it's not so show accurate anymore. Oops. Oopsie doopsies. This actually looks really great with the black plastic underneath. Already kind of gives it like a darker look, which is pretty sweet. Nice. Happy little blaster. Right, everyone? Enjoying the soothing sounds of Nate Ross. Little phthalo blue. Titanium white. Dang it. These things keep exploding out of my hands. That one didn't go too far. There you go. Yep, everyone. September 22nd for Star Wars Visions. Gogglings. I work for a cleaning company. I go into people's houses and I clean stuff. It's hard work. And I'm also a secret ninja assassin. But yeah, that's what I do. I work for a cleaning company. All right. Gonna finish painting this side here. Okay. I think this honestly looks pretty dope with the black handle too. There we go. Looking nice. Wait for that to dry. I did. Same company. I switched positions though. So instead of working in the office, I now am a field technician. More money. So blaster has worn out gunmetal gray, but I think the silver works. Thanks, Fig. Thank you. Nice. It's Hank Hill. Yeah, Justin works for a bank. He's in a bank. He's a bank boy. Okay. So we could do the pulse rifle now. I do have the pulse rifle as well, which I think does have some more variety to it. However, he just doesn't use the pulse rifle all that often anymore. So I'm just going to kind of base my colors off of the Black Series version, excuse me. So hopefully that doesn't offend anyone here, but we'll just go ahead and get started. Ooh. Excuse me. Sneezing stream. I'm going to hold this one. I really like how the silver paint looks on the black plastic. I think it just pops out. It looks so good. So I think the paint goes to like right here-ish, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Need some more silver paint to go on here. A little bit more. Okay, that was kind of a lot. That was a lot, a bit more. That's okay, though. Just brush it out. Just brush it out. This one I feel like on the black plastic also is leaving less like brush marks. So it doesn't quite look as hand painted, which I do like that. I do like that. All right. So we got that painted right there. All right. Gogglings. Care for G.I. Joe, but today they had the new Snake Eyes wave. We got Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. Yeah, I do think those movie figures do look pretty good, but I didn't pick up any of them. So, and yeah, I think that the pulse rifle did blow up with the Razor Crest. So, Paul, how's it going? Thin your paints, as they say. Yes. But and then let's see. I think so just looking at the Black Series figure. So then this is all silver as well. But it looks good because you could almost just dry brush this and make it look like, it's got that black plastic look underneath. Yeah, this isn't truly, I don't think this is truly show accurate. But it's my Mando, and I'll do what I want with it. Oh, shoot, I got to take this piece off. There we go. Take that piece off, and more paint time. Getting a little sloppy here, but oh well. Oh well. Okay. All right. A little bit of silver action there. Maybe try a little gradient blue, red, and yellow wash on the forks of the rifle. Very watery to be more translucent. I could try that, but I feel like that's might be a little too complicated for me. I haven't quite figured out like mixing my own washes at the moment. I'm sure in the painting world to some degree people frown upon buying pre-mixed washes, but that is what I've done so far. I bought all pre-mixed stuff. All right, so the silver details on the pulse rifle are done. Yeah, I have the Tester's acrylic wash. That's what I've been using. And this one I actually spilled all over my carpet, and it was really awesome. But thankfully I work for a cleaning company, so I was able to clean it up. And I'm just gonna, for some funsies, put a little, that's too much. Too much. Oh well. Yeah. A little too much battle damage on that piece right there. All right. So I guess I've got some belt details here to do, and then that's pretty much going to be it for the silver paint. Got to get this buckle. And those two dots and the thermal detonators on the side here. Also silver. They do have a little black dot on them in the show too. Oh, that was really sloppy of me. This paintbrush I'm using is also kind of blown out a little bit. But again, these are like details that, you know, not a lot of people are going to see, especially because it's on the side and on the back of the figure. So being a little sloppy, in my opinion, you know, it's kind of like whatever. It's on the back of the figure. It's on the side of the figure. Could be a lot worse. Okay. Nice. And I guess I'll go ahead and do a little bit of damage right along the side here. Some very gentle brushing. Happy little battle damage. And I kind of like do like this dabbing motion just to give like some, I don't know, splotchiness to it maybe? Is that the word I'm looking for? Super battle damaged. You can kind of see it. Thanks for stopping by, Mark. Certainly appreciate it. Have a great rest of your Monday. Take care. Can be sloppy on the back. Sound like Hasbro. Well, hey, Hasbro doesn't even paint the back of their figures anymore, so I'm still doing better than them. Gotcha, crazy. For now, I'm just going to stick with my normal pre-mixed wash until now. So, thank you, Paul. See you, Darth Educator. Thank you so much for stopping by today. May the Force be with you. Gogglings. Yeah, I think the Jedha Patrol Trooper is going to look absolutely fantastic. I am so excited. I'm so ready to get that figure. I think it's going to be good. And I hope it's going to be on the new body. I've got a good feeling it's going to be on the new body, but sometimes with Hasbro, you honestly never know. You like really don't know what they might have in store. They might put it on the old body. They might put it on the new body. I personally thought we were going to be done with the old body when the new body came out. But then they released a whole line of reused figures on the old body. So it's kind of like, oh, I guess not, you know? Guess we're not quite done with these bodies just yet. So we'll have to see. I've got good faith. I hope it's going to be on the new body, but Hasbro do be Hasbro sometimes. So you never know what you're going to get. All right, some more little silver details on there. Some nice sloppy paint application by your boy. But hey, we're just having fun. Nothing too serious here. Just want to make my Mando model kit look a little bit better. Okay, so I do still have the dark saber left, which I didn't bring my white paint over here, but I could just go grab it real quick. And I do also have the hands. So I have hands left. And that's pretty much it. Hands in the dark saber. So I need to move on to some other colors here. Damn, I left a lot of silver out. Not good. I'm going to be wasting some paint here. Yeah, exactly, Fig, exactly. They don't even put a wash on their figures anymore. The original Sand Trooper is an amazing figure, but you know, I don't think the Jedha Patrol Trooper will be as good as that original Sand Trooper. Like the new body, but I like the diversity of using both. Yeah, I think both of them have their benefits as well. So some are very good, some aren't so good. Did I see the custom TK Trooper? Yeah, Paul, I think that looks awesome. Great looking custom. I can't wait to actually get a Black Series figure of that. Black Series tech is very disappointing. I would disagree, Chosen. I would disagree. I think it definitely has issues, but disappointing. I think it could have been a lot worse. Obviously, the major thing is the goggles issue, but other than that, you know, I think it definitely could have been better, but also could have been a lot worse. Okay, so now I guess I will paint the hands here. So even though these aren't the exact colors, I'm going to be using this light ivory, I believe. Or you know what? The sandy beige might look a little bit better. Shake these up. And see what's different. And here's the dilemma. If you get any paint on these, it's I'm going to have to run this under hot water or something to get it open. Yeah, doesn't help that I'm sweating to death in here too. Hasbro does one figure really. Yep, exactly, Fig. Exactly. They knock one figure out of the part and then give us 5 subpar figures. No more regular waves, just deluxe figs and exclusives. Yep, 100% Michael. And yeah, the goggles aren't see-through on tech. But they at least admitted that they tried and that it just didn't turn out well. So that's why they ended up doing something a little differently. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yep, I got paint all in there. I don't know. What do you think? this color for the for like the hand part, or okay, let me get this off of here. This one needs to be shaken up. All right, hang on, chat. Shake this one up. Okay. I think I'm gonna go more towards the ivory color. Which one for the gauntlets? This darker brown or the lighter, more ivory color? I don't think either one is really all that accurate, but I think I'm gonna go with the lighter color. I think the lighter color is gonna look just a little bit better. What do you guys think? Yep, I agree with that, David. Don't get me wrong, some figures. True. That is very true. I know what you mean, Fig. We love Black Series figures, no matter how half-assed they might be. Okay, so this is going to be very delicate. I'm trying my best not to get on the triangle piece. And I already messed that up. Well, I tried. Tried so hard and I got so far. But in the end, it didn't really matter. Whoops. I'm really messing up big time here. Okay. Could be worse. Could be worse. That's pretty much all I got to tell myself. Could be worse. All right. Okay. A little bit better. Got to put the blue on them too. Jason, I would love to, but I don't know if they even make tape that small to tape off the little triangle. How do you handle overlay onto an area and get paint where you don't want to get paint on? Usually I will just touch it up afterwards with the paint until I can get it like as close as I humanly possibly can. Because like I said, I am certainly not the best painter. Still very much a novice. But for instance, if I get any beige on the blue, like I literally just did, I'm just going to go over it with the blue paint once I put that down for the triangle effect. So that's usually what I do in terms of trying to like fix a mistake, which I make a lot of mistakes. But the only way to get better at painting is to keep trying. So that's what I'm going to do. A little fuzz or something there. This paint does not like have good coverage. My brush strokes keep taking it right off. So I'm definitely going to have to do more than one coat. But that got a little sloppy there. Definitely got a little sloppy. Fig's different level of funding. Very true, David. Great channel as well. I love Spectre Creative. Don't know if you said it or not, but you think about painting a Black Series figure. Soda, I have actually painted a Black Series figure. I did have this old bootleg Boba Fett. Because back in the day, Boba Fett was so hard to find, your only option was to get a cheap-ass bootleg off of eBay. But those cheap-ass bootlegs were actually not bad figures. So I had a bootleg Boba Fett for a long time. And once I got into painting and everything, that was actually the first thing I tried to do. Was paint the bootleg Boba Fett. Because it's a bootleg, so I was like, who really cares about this? And I'm shaking so badly right now. I think it's almost lunchtime, dinner time. So, getting hungry, getting shaky, because I'm getting hungry. And feeling some of these. Big glob of paint there on the knuckles. Well, I could say that these hands are pretty much an epic fail so far. So I'm gonna have to. Ooh, great tip, Crazy. I was wondering about that. Great tip. Salty, nice to see him. Makes me want to try to do some damage on Wolf. Yeah, no kidding. Dip your brush in some water and then get the paint more workable. Okay. Toothpick, great. Nice. These are some great tips. Gundam marker trick on the Royal Guard, was it? Yeah, that was I painted that whole thing with a Gundam marker. Which Gundam markers are great. I like my Gundam markers. However, they're not really meant for that. So it's kind of like, it's one of those things. And I put way too much paint on this gauntlet. Way too much. Oopsies. Okay, these hands are going to look terrible. Oof. Oh, it's so bad. All right, I'm just going to paint over this one. Oops. I messed up on the hands. Damn. Okay. Yeah, and this one I didn't pull out because I knew I wasn't gonna use a lot of it. I also have never used this blue either. Haven't used this one yet, so I don't know what exactly it's gonna look like. Actually, that's a pretty good blue. All right. Oh. Nerve-wracking. It's pretty dark, but actually doesn't look too bad on camera. Okay, not horrible. Not horrible. I'm hanging in there. Okay, and not bad looking. This is nerve-wracking, I gotta say. This one's probably not gonna look good because, yep. God, that's horrible. Oof. That hand is terrible. But, as I said, I am unskilled. I am unskilled. So, 3 out of 4 of those don't look half bad, but this last one looks pretty terrible. Hey, Classic Saurus. Nice. Yeah, not so happy little hands. Ugh, that was hard. That was difficult. Could look a lot better. Okay. So now what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to paint the dark saber. I need to get my white paint, so I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, whoops. Okay. All right. I am back. Hopefully everyone is having a good time. Okay, got my white paint here. So I'm going to do the dark saber. But I'm going to try and do it my own way here. And I'm just going to dab a little bit of paint. And try and just maybe do like a dry brush kind of look. Still got a lot of blue paint on this brush. That's what I was afraid of. Maybe I'll switch to a different brush. Perhaps this brush that has red paint all over it. So we'll see. Let's see how this goes. Yep, not good. Too much paint. Too much paint. Bummer. Too much paint. Yep, kind of at a crossroads here between completely ruining the dark saber. So I just don't think my white line work is gonna be like how I want. Yeah. That's not so great. Oh, well. No John Walker here. Yep. That looks like crap. That looks like crap. Welcome to the crappy painting stream. See if I can do the other side a little bit better. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Yep. Yeah. Not feeling the dark saber either. For my dark saber, just added a bit of a small blue to the white. It's a good idea. Very good idea. Need some acetone or thinner to clean the brushes. Yeah, I do have some paint thinner, but for some, I don't know if I need something special for enamel paint, but it like doesn't take the paint off the brushes at all. Would have been awesome if they had made the white part translucent plastic for sure. But what they did though, Fig, is they included white stickers that you could put on this. Like, I don't know about that, Bandai. I don't know about white stickers. Like putting it on a blade like that, I don't see how that would look very good. It's too small. Too small. Okay, so I guess now at this point, I'm going to do some sandy dry brushing. Where's my sand? That's light ivory. I think here it is. Yes, sandy beige. I'm going to see what this one's like. And yes, I am a Neanderthal, just carelessly mixing paint. See if this even... Oh, yeah. All right, this actually can look pretty decent. I hate the sand. It's coarse, rough. It gets everywhere. Oh, a little too much. Guess I am just trying to do like a sand blast. What do you think? Too much? Not enough. For the sandy foot. Carry some of that up along here on some of the lower details. Okay. I'm interested. 100%. Think I should use a sponge for a dry brushing effect? Crazy. It's kind of what I'm attempting to do here. Alrighty. Not even using my homemade palette anymore. God, that's way too much. Too much. Yeah. I'm a noob. I am a noob. Okay. Sandy. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So those legs have some sand on them. I think that's pretty much all we need from that. Sponge bath? Is that what you want, Deadpool? If you lightly dab a sponge, it simulates splattered dirt, mud. Thank you. I don't have a spare sponge at the moment. At least not one that's used for dishes, or that I can just use for something else. Okay, so we're pretty much getting near the end of things here. I think I'm just gonna do a little black wash action and on some of these pieces just to see how it looks. I don't know if I'm going to fully commit to the black wash. It honestly might be a little too dark. We'll see though. We're just gonna test it out. I'm gonna test it out. Inconspicuous area. We'll do the back of the fig. So. Okay, that is non-existent. Just a little too dark, maybe. It's hard to tell. I guess we're going to do the whole chest piece and find out. Yeah, it doesn't really look any different with the black wash. Just now is shiny. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I don't think this is going to look how I want it to. And now I'm getting it all over my fingers. Okay. Yep. I'd say black wash is a no-go. Put this down here. Yeah. I do not like the way that looked. Thank you, Crazy. I'm not going to end it just yet, but I think that's pretty much all I'm looking to do on the model kit today. Trying some things out, seeing how they go. I think for the most part, the model kit painted up real well, but I definitely botched the hands for sure. But yeah, I'll have to do a second coat on some of the other silver bits, so I get rid of those dry brushing effects there. But yeah, I think otherwise decently successful stream. I appreciate everyone that gave me some tips today. Put those up in the old noggin there and apply them to future paintings. But for now, I think that's going to be it. Gogglings, I don't think you were here at the beginning of the stream, but I showed my recent pickups yesterday, but the only thing I got between then and now was the new McFarlane Clown. Going all in on the Spawns line here, so I was going to show that yesterday. I just didn't get it in time, but thank you, Crazy. Yeah, that's honestly the first thing I noticed about painting is there's obviously there's rules and there's things you should do, but then again, at the same time, it kind of seems like it's one of those hobbies where you just do whatever works best for you. So obviously, I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot about the hobby, and yeah, obviously it shows because I'm clearly not the most talented painter in the world, but some people wanted to watch the live stream. So I appreciate everyone that stuck around today with me. I know it was kind of more relaxed and a chill stream, and tried to focus on the painting here, but also didn't want to completely be super quiet. So I appreciate everyone who came by today. Super appreciative. Oh, no worries, David. It's okay. I am wrapping up the stream, but hey, 1000th Ghost and David, nice to see both of you here right at the end. Painted up my model kit, my Mando model kit. So later on, once it's all dry and I can reassemble it, I'll take some pictures to put in the Discord so everyone can see like a before and after. And I'm sure I'll show it next Sunday on the live stream as well. But yeah, thank you, Fig. Appreciate everyone who hung out with me today. A lot more people than I thought, so I really do appreciate it. Fun times, and it helped to do with people always give time up, or people always give thumbs down, so who knows? Freaking haters, man. No, I'm just kidding. You like what you like. If you don't like my content, then that's fine. There's plenty of other people out there that make plenty of other great content. But yeah, thanks so much, everyone who watched today. Of course, I'm Nate from Out of the Basement. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe, like this video, all that good stuff. Appreciate every single one of you stopping by today. And yeah, we've got a video coming out tomorrow about some acrylic risers. And then after that, we'll have our Figure It Out episode this week, which will be all about whatever we see on that upcoming live stream, which is on Wednesday this week. On Wednesday, there's a Star Wars Hasbro live stream. So we'll be discussing that on this week's episode of Figure It Out as well. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Norsky, really do appreciate it. So yeah, that's all I got for you today. Thank you, and I will see everyone later. Peace.